Yeah, it would work. Okay, it was. I think we made good progress today. We did. Sean did some really good things. We worked in the red zone, utilizing our tight ends and wide receivers. The other guy I'd like to make note, Titus Swain is really doing a great job as a younger running back on all phases. For a young guy, he's physical. He's got good running ability, and he's doing a good job out of the backfield and pass protecting. So we're pleased with that. Defensively, I thought Cash had a really good day, and Javari Jackson's going to need to play well, and he played well today. We didn't probably come as far along in the punting game as what we need to. We're going to continue to work on some fundamental things. No decisions been made there, but I would say neither punter today reached the standard of what we're looking for. And, when we did some pass into pressure, while Sean did some good things, I thought our offensive line was a little bit off as far as their pickups. So mentally, we've got some work to do. I had a couple guys go down today, but I think they'll be okay. Austin Conway went down, and a freshman, Caleb Robertson, was down. And he may be down for a while. They're going to see the doctor today, which we appreciate. And so all that being said, I have questions for anybody.
What injuries are those? Are they knees or?
Yeah, both of them were knees. Austin returned. Caleb did not, and we'll find out if Caleb's going to be surgical or he's going to be out for a while. But I think he'll be, unless something happens that we normally wouldn't do by our assessment. We'll see what the doc says.
At this point, being halfway through, more than halfway through fall camp, is there one area you say, I feel really good about that? Is there another area where you have to get a lot better?
I think one area where I feel good about our offensive line coming off the football. That's been a point of emphasis. And I feel good about where we're at running back. I think we'll be in a solid shape there. And then the other place I think that I feel good about is the linebackers. I think we've got a good, the older guys, solid on that.
You guys forced significantly less turnovers last year than what you did when you led the country a couple of years ago. Has that been an emphasis? What have you seen during camp?
We've the ball's come out some, but a lot of times during camp you're installing stuff, so your point of emphasis has been to learn. I also think 2 years ago it was a real point of emphasis, and we delivered. Now it's hard to lead the country.
Right.
And we had some explosive guys. Some of it comes down to knowing what you're doing, arriving at the football, with a mean attitude when you're going to be explosive. And that's going to be important for us to have a great turnover margin this year.
Yeah. I saw where Tyler had a shot at dropped an interception early in the period we were watching. But from your perspective, when you've had interceptions or shots and interceptions, has it been more playmaking on the DB's part or decision-making and accuracy with the quarterbacks?
I think a lot of times it's been, first of all, usually that comes about because the quarterback's made an error.
Yeah.
But then the defense has got to deliver. You got to catch the football. And typically what has been our experience, when you drop an interception, it's almost like the quarterback breathes a sigh of relief and they end up going down and scoring. So we got to make them pay for that.
Where's some of that linebacker depth behind your top three guys?
Not where we need to be right now.
Yeah.
So we're still working through that. Like I said, I feel good about our starters. We got to get the fourth and the fifth ready to go because we'll end up playing those guys.
Yeah. What do you need to see the most in the scrimmage on Saturday?
We're not going to make it real complicated.
Yeah.
We'll if the numbers are such, we need to be over 100 unless something happens between now and Saturday. And we want to see who can block, who can tackle, who can run the football, who can catch, and who can make plays. We're not going to try to out-scheme each other. It's just those fundamental things we need to zero in on, and that's going to finalize our depth chart.